stuff here, and I'm about to burp.
Oh wow,
Camera.
they have Lazy Zach and Supergirl Kel, so that's two very strong Sonic players. That's gonna be
Sonic
something.
is generally okay in crews. Like it's not like, I'm not saying Sonic's bad, but like generally I think where Sonic really makes a lot of their money is like it's kind of draining your opponent's stamina, and when you're not playing against 3 to 5 games, I think with Sonic, I mean they can still do some really tough stuff, man. It's still a tough character to play against, but like I don't think there's enough explosiveness to like really capitalize in a crew battle setting.
Yeah, but oh wait, no, and also Holy Knights has Sonics as well, so they both have some players that whoever gets a lead can definitely really make it hard on the other team to really play to bring it back.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look at some of the teams. I know Holy Knights has some wild members on there. I believe they have Magister as well. I think Meister might be a part of them too. I will double check here real quick. Holy Knights. So Melly is the leader. T3 Dom, probably the best Belmont.
Yeah.
Probably. I like. There's a couple of really good Belmonts. Don't get me wrong, but man, T3 Dom is definitely something different.
Yeah.
Waka's on there. Great Luigi. Headshot. Coda. Sonics, like you mentioned not too long ago. Straw Hat Sama. Sassy Flygon. AOS. Ooh. Cake. Man, yeah, there's some Guts. Ooh. You're too slow. Con. Yeah, there's some hitters there. And then heroes, like you were talking about before, they do have Lazy Zach and Supergirl Kells, but they've also got a few people like RJ's on there. Who else? They got Kiwi, fantastic Pac-Man player. Who else? I'm trying to look for names that jump out to me immediately.
It's
okay.
not
They actually have a smaller team, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was right there. It's a relatively small team for one in Rise, because usually you'll see a lot of the teams will go like, okay, we want to have a lot of players just in case we have a lot of them occupied at once. Like we did see in that first week that a smaller team wasn't able to really finish a crew battle because they had the issue of, okay, all of our players are in a bracket right now. We can't finish this crew battle, and they had to forfeit when it was pretty close too. So
that was week 1, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I remember that.
Silk Song.
Me probably just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was an interesting one, to say the least.
But yeah, let's see where things will start off here. I'm not super familiar with the two players we're going to be starting off with, but again, these are two solid teams. So it should be pretty good all around, man. It should be a good start. I feel like you're not on one of these two teams unless you know how to play this game and press some buttons. And here we go. We're going to get started here. Smashville, Palutena taking on Snake. This should be interesting.
Yeah, this is a stage that Snakes generally like to go on as well, because, you can put that C4 on that center platform, and especially because Palu is one of those taller characters, really makes it so they can just trap you wherever they want.
I think another point of this is, besides just the C4, is that if you're able to keep your opponent kind of like, a little stuck on that top platform, Snake's up tilt will absolutely reach that top platform. So a player at a higher percentage, if they don't land properly, that could be very much a stock disappearing for the opponent. The Snake going up there a stock or two. But we'll see. Right now it's relatively even, about 13% separating the two of them, but an Explosive Flame gonna, extend that lead just a little bit more.
Absolutely, but this is definitely workable for Snake. Oh my god, that armor! Every single time I see it, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. C4 just finishing that off like it's nothing, and this is max rage Snake, so those up tilts are going to be... Never mind.
All right, well... Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to be able to see the stock being taken back immediately, so good stuff. Don't know what's going on with that Nikita, just the opposite direction, but you know what? It is what it is. Definitely had the read, was not able to capitalize.
Absolutely, and it looks like this lead has just been built upon so well by you, which one is, because they're both, sorry, okay, Akito. Wow. Akito's lead has just been built upon so much right now. that
Right.
it seems like Ryder's going to have such a hard time to bring it back.
Yeah, what's interesting here, though, is that the game started off relatively easy. We had Ryder actually taking a little bit of a lead as well. And, I mean, since then, it's just been all Aikido, dictating the pace, controlling the tempo of the game, and really just taking control here. Oh, he's got the stick. Yep. Going for the meat cleaver, trying to put on some extra damage. Oh, my God.
And this is a full stock lead here and some change.
Oh, he got him again.
Oh, no. They're going to go high. Okay, good. Not going high was so smart there because they knew they had the C4 connected to them.
Oh, wait, no, I think it might have fallen off then. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
I definitely saw like the stick animation, but hey,
Yeah.
you know what? This is exactly what you need. Listen, if you cannot win the opening match, better at least take 2 stocks. That puts your team, you know, even though they're at deficit, not that bad of a deficit. So
Yeah.
no matter what, both players did their job here.
And in the crew battle, losing a one stock game, it doesn't matter if it was a JV2 or if it was a last hit scenario. Both of them are effectively the same here.
Right now, yeah, both of them taking some good damage. Both of them getting warmed up too, which is going to be tough because both of these characters, very, very solid. Don't necessarily struggle against a whole lot of the cast. So both teams will have to make sure that their counter pick is very on point here because it could be absolutely devastating otherwise.
Absolutely. And Snake is one of those characters. And Palu. Oh my god. Just like
Ran up and gave a whole vertical sweet chin music, just sending that Palutena to the blast zone, man.
Yeah, just giving a little one-way trip straight to the next player. And just like you were talking about earlier about how these are 2 characters that really, once they're warmed up, are just super hard to play against. Snake is one of those characters as well, can really just work off of a lead so well, and also can just accumulate that damage, can really get a lot of extra credit so quickly. So if UTD, or if I'm already names, if the Snake is able to keep the lead up for long enough and take a stock, they could bring it to, like, this is one of those characters that can definitely keep it working for a much longer time.
Well, that's the thing is Snake is a character who has multiple different play styles. He's got some great boxing options, right? But he does even better when he doesn't have to go in. Like, so I feel like this team needs to put in someone who can rush down, who's quick. I don't think you need someone who's going to be able to play a long game. You need to find someone who goes in there and is just able to close out Snake fast and effectively. Because Snake, again, can just build up that wall of projectiles. All of a sudden, you're at like 60, 70%. Maybe he finds 1 or 2 more hits, and then an up tilt will just close it out.
Yeah, and it's all one of those characters you have to also be pretty careful about. Even though you have to rush down, you have to really be careful of things that are those really fast options Snake has. Like, he could just blow you up in a second if you are not careful.
Right. Okay, well, we're just going to be waiting to see who Holy Knights is going to be bringing in for the counter pick here. This is going to be huge. I mean, having a stock lead on Holy Knights, it's not like I'm not trying to diss Heroes or anything, but Holy Knights is like a premier crew from like the SCS, so they are very familiar with each other. They know what counter picks they want for what characters they want a counter pick for. These guys have been around the block for a little bit, so having a stock lead, that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Absolutely, and because they know that Heroes has some absolute killers on their team as well, that means that, or sorry, because Heroes has the lead, because Holy Knights has some absolute killers as well, that means that whoever takes the lead definitely wants to build upon it before those real killers start to come out. Because usually in a crew battle, you'll see that teams bring out their player that they think can take a lot of those stocks sort of at the midway point. And
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a few players who are definitely capable of doing that. I think just the other day, Cytonix was in a crew battle. I don't know if you saw this, took 13 stocks. 13 stocks and closed it out.
That sounds like a Cytonix thing.
Sounds like a Cytonix, that's right. See, there's that. There's other players who are very capable of doing stuff like that too, like Pokelam. Probably one of the scariest people to go up against in a crew battle, just because I don't know, the dude's just disrespectful and just strong. Just a strong player, man.
Yeah. Ugh. It's gonna be interesting to see who they bring out as their mid player. You know, those are like midway point, because that would mean player 4 usually. Maybe player 3, sometimes player 5, but it's usually that point where they're like, okay, we want the moment. If we're in a tough situation, we want the momentum to be in our favor this time.
Right. But we will see where it goes. It's gonna be interesting to see how Holy Knight's counter picks here, though, because they've got a few heavy hitters where I think they could put in a player right now and really make a deep run for it. But we'll definitely see how things will play out. Oh yeah, here it is. Actually, it was Midnight Sun versus ANG. Actually, I just clicked on the pin tab here, and yeah, 13 stocks, man.
Wow.
13 stocks. That's crazy. That shouldn't be a thing.
That's Ken. And that's Cytonics.
That is Cytonics.
Yep.
But as we look down here, I'm looking at some of these other teams. Got some good people here. Team Gang Clan. That's actually a really ridiculous one.
Yeah. Because that's combining Fake Gang and... that's not Fake Gang, right? That's Grunt Gang?
Yeah, it's Grunted Renegades. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Gang Clan, I believe, is a couple crews put together as well. Yeah, we're just gonna just wait to see who else pops in here. So other than that, I hope everyone in chat is having a good day. See 34 of you watching at the moment. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I am Skiff. You can see my Twitter handle at the bottom there, Skiff Talks, and with me is Peter, and you can see his Twitter handle right there. Peter Eater is definitely the name that you were seeing on the screen, but you can put whatever word you want in there, I guess. It's just
exactly. It's like Mad Libs. It's like Mad
Sandwich
Libs.
Eater.
In fact,
you got a sandwich. That's right. You got your Subway.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just a mood for Subway. Like it's not always the greatest food, but sometimes you just got to make a monstrosity and eat it.
Oh man, like what is it? Actually, you got a really good Twitter handle. I think your Twitter handle is really good. Chad Thundershock. I think that's actually really good.
Yes. Max Ketchum, actually, the first interaction I ever had with him was him DMing me. That's a godlike Twitter handle.
It is a good Twitter handle. It really is.
Yeah.
That should have been your caster handle. That shit would have been sick.
But I don't play Pikachu.
Who cares? Chad Thundershock sounds like an 80s action film hero. Oh. Okay, they're sending in Craftus.
Oh.
I don't know who Craftus is.
I think I've seen them before. I don't remember where, though. Maybe if I remember their character, I can get a better idea of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could probably look it up on like PG Stats or something.
Sonic,
like that.
that's what it was.
Another Sonic? God, there's gonna be so many Sonics in this crew battle, man. We're probably gonna see all of them too.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how many Sonic players actually play this time, because there's quite a few Sonics on both of these teams.
They do have They do also have a Roy. It's been played twice.
Yeah.
Twice in bracket. Oh my god.
Oh no! And both of those times were were at a TNS. So
really?
It was a doubles.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the doubles TNS, or there's the occasional singles one.
Doubles doesn't keep track of what characters you're playing, I think.
Oh, okay. Then yes, it was singles. So it was. They got second at TNS Pandemic in over a year ago. Wow.
Damn. That's kind of crazy. But here we go. We are getting into our next battle here. We got, again, Kraft is taking on Akito, so we're going to see the Sonic taking on the Snake. And this is what I was talking about. I think this is the correct play. Get a Snake, or not a Snake, get a fast character in there to just put down some crazy damage, rush down Snake, not allow him to get a big start or anything like that. Like, don't let him take another stock. Be in his face. Don't let him get that wall built up. Just don't let him throw around explosives. And I think Sonic is very capable of doing that. We're going to see if Craftus can make it happen, man. But if you drop a stock or drop the connection, who knows what could happen?
I think Snake taunting there was a bit of a foreshadowing, because that was a packet being dropped.
It's okay. It's okay. I think it's just us. Oh.
That was, yeah, it was us.
Oh, wait. So we're seeing an update here. News. We got some news right here. It looks like, I'm not sure what the scenario is here. I'm not completely familiar.
I just looked.
I'm not sure what the rules are exactly, but it's a lot of flags. It's a lot of flags.
That is a lot of flags. That was like
a lot of flags.
I remember it was what, like 2 weeks ago there was a min with what was it, like 200 flags and like
Whoa!
yeah, I was like
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah.
I guess we'll see. Kiwi popping off in there, man.
I mean, luckily they don't have to worry too much because they have plenty of Sonic players.
Yo, I'm just Kiwi out here just talking mad trash on Rhode Island, man.
Oh,
Good.
51 in 3 seconds.
Ooh. Oh man, yeah, that was definitely a no stocks were taken. Game went like 15 seconds before we dropped.
Yeah, it was pretty much nothing. They had gotten like right to the first few hits and then it was just
Yeah, we saw those hits and a couple hits and then that was it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh jeez.
Well then.
Excuse me. Normally I mute the microphone, but that time I didn't for some reason.
For the comedic effect.
I'm not funny.
Oh no.
Why would you spin Pete around? He's trying to eat a sandwich. Now, Pete, if he starts spinning you around, I need you to take your sandwich and throw it against the wall and then blame Last. Like he's spun it out of your hand. Damn. Last is very spiteful today, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
It's cause he had to throw in a game of Valorant because we officially start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time, dude. I can't. I mean, I would never be bronze in Valorant, so.
Yeah, I don't even play Valorant. I'm undefeated.
You're undefeated in Valorant?
I've never lost a game of Valorant.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I just saw this tweet. It said, you're offered $1 million to sing any song word for word without any mistakes. What do you sing?
Ooh, Happy Birthday.
I chose Tequila.
That's a pretty good one too.
Chat, hey, since we're waiting a little bit here, yeah, Nick also said happy birthday. If you were offered $1 million to sing one song word for word, what would you choose?
Thinking of some other ones that maybe I would be like, yeah, I could sing that. I feel like someone probably could sing what is it?
Fireworks by Katy Perry? I just gave you the easiest out with Tequila. Like, why would you choose anything else? Happy birthday too. Happy birthday is very good. What else would be really, really easy?
The Alphabet.
I mean, I guess there's the Alphabet song, yeah. There's gonna be someone who would mess that up too, and that makes me very upset. And I feel like it'd be you, Peter. Yeah, you seem like the type of guy that forgets that W is a letter or something. Because you definitely don't win ever. Oh, damn. That was off the top. That was off the top. We're going, okay. Hey, don't go anywhere. Pete's trying to catch his breath. I'm talking too much. We're going to go to a break as we wait to see the situation cleared up. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for some Smash Bros. Action.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rise. We have just gotten our next player, or the replacement player for Heroes versus Holy Knights. We're going to be having, who's the player's name? Not Citrus, Orange. That's what it was. I was thinking Citrus for some reason. Probably because it's a citrus fruit. But from a side that Orange is going to be coming in, and because both players did have land, that does mean that Orange will not have to drop any stocks. It is essentially as if Craftus did not play at all.
Right. So I'm going to be honest with you. I actually dazed out for like 2 seconds, and then you said citrus fruit, and you pulled me right back in. I said, wait, what is he talking about? But yeah, sorry about that. The ADHD is definitely kicking in. I looked at like one tiny pixel on my screen. And I said, I don't think that looks right. And I was gone. I'm so sorry.
Skip, it's just...
Right, and it's right there. It's right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go. We are going to... go to a stage here. It seems like the banned stages are Storytown and Final Destination. We still got Akito, the Snake player, in here with 1 stock. Going to be going to Kalos, apparently. Now,
I do understand, though, the bans, though, because those are some stages that Sonic really likes. You know, especially Town. That's one that, you know, gives a lot of room to sort of run away. But alternatively... It's Link, so it's not even a replacement.
Link, yeah.
Okay, so it's not even a replacement player.
Interesting. I guess this kind of also makes sense. You know, if you don't have a good rushdown character you want to put in right away, you can just bring in a character who can kind of match the projectile game that Snake's going to be throwing out there.
Yeah, and I mean with those bombs as well, that means that they're going to be matching the explosions pretty well, because that means sort of can disrupt those grenades on your own.
Right. Oh, we'll definitely see where things play out here. Right now, it's definitely in Orange's favor. That hasn't been touched yet. There we go. They're going to get the punish on the hero spin. 17% though with a forward tilt.
Oh, wow. That is such fantastic spacing there, and just using those falling aerials to auto-cancel it and just stay safe so that no out-of-shield off. Did you just see something go a little slow there for a second?
Yeah, man, it's the slow motion effect. Totally intended by Sakurai. I don't know if it was just the production or if the players are feeling. The players are not feeling.
This will show up. This will not show up to interfere in the VODs.
Yeah, the players are not experiencing any lag. It is purely just for the spectators. God, dude. That guy had to say that with a straight face and get paid. Levers and pulleys, levers and pulleys. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. But hey, right now, we did have Orange take a nice lead here at the beginning, but right now, man, Akito has been putting out some more explosive, more projectiles. Oh, gonna get caught up by that boomerang and taking a forward air for their troubles. 2% separating the two of them.
And honestly, for both of these characters, they could both pretty quickly take a kill here. You know, Link can always get one of those setups. Snake could just go for an up tilt, and I wouldn't be surprised if it killed.
Not at this percentage, not Link. Link's actually kind of heavy. Just at Kalos is the problem. If we were on a different stage, up tilt very well could. I think he'd need at least a bit more damage. Maybe like 120, 130 for Kalos up tilt.
Okay. Yeah, because you'll see stuff of Snake just kill early with that move. I think it might also be some suspicious DI. But
oh, definitely. Because I think you have the DI into Snake. I think that's the best DI possible.
Yeah. But now there's a good amount of rage on Snake, so a lot of those things are going to be killing a lot earlier, but it doesn't matter because Orange did take that stock without dropping any, so bringing it to 18 to 18. And that's exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, very well played. Aaron did look a little, not Aaron, excuse me, I just looked at the tag there, but Orange was doing pretty well. Did get a little bit shaky, but the good news here is not only were we able to take the stock without losing one, but you won't have to start at 118% either. You just go right back down to 0. Teams are even up here, and that's exactly what we want to see at the Rise Crew League. You know, just watching these guys just beat the hell out of each other and just stay completely even.
Absolutely, and this is going to be interesting to see what player they bring in against Orange, because Link is one of those characters that you don't really see too often. I'd say definitely a strong character though, even though it's a very underrepresented one.
We'll have to see, yeah. But we'll have to see what the counterpick's going to be, because I think Link does struggle against some characters pretty well. And again, I mean, we got Holy Knights evening it up, but Heroes has some heavy hitters on their team, man. So we'll have to see exactly who they're going to be sending in. Link, like you said, Link can be tough. Not a super common character in general. So, but like, I feel like if you know how to play against like Young Link or Toon Link, you have a general idea. Granted, he's not as fast. He trades a lot of his speed for power. So we'll see. We'll see.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they try and bring in a counterpick player, or maybe they'll just go, okay, we think that this Link can be beaten fast enough, so we'll just bring in someone that we think has good staying power.
Exactly. All right. Well, as we wait for these next crew members to come in here, let's give a shout out to the chat here. We got 48 of you in here, 40 or so. Hope you guys are having a good night. Yeah, and we'll take any questions. You guys have questions for the casters here. We will try to answer anything as best we can, even if they're personal questions, but don't get too personal because we don't want to be weird here.
Yeah, I got what is it? My vaccination, so that's always nice. This is only the first shot though, but I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be getting the other one coming up soon, huh?
Yeah, man. It should be in a month from now. About May 4th is my second one.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Can I explain the Jim Big House experience? What does that mean?
I don't know what this is, but it's
Nick, what are you talking about? You want me to show off my Big House experience?
Oh wait, no, I know what you're talking about. Remember when you were at the Big House with?
I don't know what the Jim Big House experience is.
Your gym moment in the crowd.
Oh, I would call that my gym moment. That was me taking advantage of a camera.
You called that your gym moment. You called that your gym moment.
I don't think I called that my gym moment.
Yes, you did.
I don't think I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't think so.
No.
What do you got to say about it? What do you got to say about it?
See, I have someone who agrees with me. You did call it your gym moment.
Maybe. All right. So anyway, if you guys go check out, if you start at 1330 on the Big House 6 Super Smash Bros. Melee Crew Battle, SoCal versus Europe, you will see me at in about 10 seconds. I stand right up, I look right into the camera, and I point at it. But but yeah, I mean that's probably my Big House gym moment, I guess. If you guys want to check that out, you'll see. I'm quite the funny man, apparently. Bruh, Skiff. Excuse me? I'm not your bro.
I remember you also had...
Right.
I remember you also said that you had like a gym moment in that, like, what was it, you talked to a player.
The gym moment was not me in the crew battle. That was with Hungrybox.
Yes, it was with
Hungrybox. Talking about Hungrybox. That makes a lot more sense. This was this is probably the worst moment of my life in Smash Bros. Ever. Hungrybox had just lost, had just gotten eliminated. Let me actually look this up here real quick. The Big House. Yeah, this was really bad. 6 Melee, right? Smash GG. All right, let me look here. Let me check out the bracket. This is a really bad moment for myself. I felt entirely awful. So we're gonna look at the top 64 pools here. And let's see, where did Mewtwo or Okay, so Hungrybox lost 3-0 to SFAT in winners quarters, right? So he goes down to the loser side of the bracket here in Melee, right? So where did he end up? So he takes on Swedish Delight, 3-2 Swedish Delight, 3-1 Pew Pew U, goes up against Armada, right? How did Armada get down here? Oh, that's right, Mango beat him. We'll talk about it afterwards. We're going to be getting into this game. We're going to be going to Final Destination. And here we go.
Sonic on Final Destination, that's scary. And it's SGK actually bringing it in, so that's one of their front runners as well. Their team leader, actually.
I think this is a good pick. I mean, again, we talked about Sonics earlier, how they're able to really, turn the tide of a crew battle. I don't know if they have the same explosive power that other characters would have. Like, let's just say like a Robin. I feel like it's absolutely insane character. Just it's hard to just get ready to adapt to like a Robin in gameplay. But we'll see if Orange can rise to the task. But again, Supergirl Kells, one of the better Sonics for sure. Already got 104% on here. Can definitely rush down this Link, make him feel a lot of pain.
Absolutely, and we all are also seeing as SGK just barely got it intercepted, going for that Minecraft launcher. There we go, and very good usage of the bomb recovery too. That's one of the big things really divides Link from Young Link and Toon Link. That bomb recovery.
Oh, jeez! Just charged a down smash facing away, and Supergirl Kells just rolled right into it.
That was wild, and oh man, this is not looking good for SGK because that means that it's probably a player that they didn't pick as a counter pick, but more as a staying power. And if the staying power player is down now, I don't know, that looks like it's going to be a bit harder.
I think she could still, make a good run here. I don't think it's done. It's just probably just, trying to warm up here, get ready to go. That's one of the problems with crew battle sometimes, that you don't necessarily just warm up on the side and then, you get into your game. Like, sometimes you go in a little cold.
Absolutely. And SGK really has to watch out for that bomb because it works so differently from the other links. Like, you can really make it bounce however you want. Use, like we saw earlier, the Nair as an approaching tool. So, I don't know. SGK really has to play a lot more carefully. We did see some very good, patience, which is definitely an important thing for Sonic mains in general. So, there we go. Ooh. Oh.
Okay. Well, from dancing around here a little bit, but the problem is SGK taking a lot of damage here. Okay, gonna get a little bit of something on the board. 2 stocks apiece at the moment. Now, the problem here that I've seen consistently is Orange with that Nair. Link's Nair is very, very good and has definitely used it to break up a lot of the gameplay that SGK is really trying to get going.
Absolutely. It is so active, and it has a very good angle as well, meaning that you can really just link it into stuff. No pun intended.
I hate you. Okay, there we go. SGK getting in there, getting some damage, 75%. That's pretty good. That Nair coming down, stopping Sonic in their tracks. Jeez.
That thing has way too much priority for what it looks like.
Oh, went for a raw up smash. Not going to connect. The back throw won't kill either.
Using that speedrun strat. Have you seen those Breath of the Wild speedruns where they just use the bomb specifically to
to shoot themselves across this, like the castle and stuff like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here so far. I mean, we got SGK taking the percentage lead, but this isn't a game about percentage. It's a game about stocks for sure. Because if you look at the score up top, man, those are for stocks.
Oh my god!
Across the stage again.
Still
living.
How did they survive that?
Built different. Some great DI, honestly. But 183, that's full rage for the Link. And slowly just getting a little bit of damage on the Sonic as time goes on. Forward throw off stage.
Oh wow. That was the best option Kells could have gone for there. Just going, okay, I'm just gonna let the bomb hit me. They won't be able to explode it in time because it's hitting me.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job landing on top of him with that Nair to actually take the stock, but we're gonna see Orange take the stock right back.
Now it's
another
down
close
to the
crew
wire.
battle.
Yeah, down to the wire here. Even stocks again. And both of these are characters that at points can struggle to kill, but also have some very, when they're not struggling to kill, they really, go off on the opponent.
Okay, there we go. Some great pressure from SGK. Got the back air. Will close out the stock. Taking that lead right back for Heroes. Well played indeed.
And that was just what we talked about of when they get going, they have no trouble.
For sure. But hey, you know what? You're able to take 2 stocks. I mean, it's definitely been a game of Heroes taking the lead, right? But we got the answer back for the stock back, and then again, just taking a 1 stock lead again. So we're going to have to see how Holy Knights is going to be able to counterpick this. I mean, it's Asana can be rough. Asana can be real rough.
Yeah. It's a character that can really test your patience, test your mental fortitude, because honestly, it's one of those characters that you'll see lots of people get frustrated against.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we'll definitely see where Holy Knights will be going here next. They got their bands.
Oh, I just realized. So that was really smart that Orange had gone for that exact same setup, the ledge setup. They had done that to kill in the first stock. And because of that, SGK was ready for it the next time and just went, okay, instead I will neutral get up and get hit by it. Instead of right there.
Yeah, that I don't know if they intended to get hit by the bomb, but I mean, you got it done. You got it done. You took the stock immediately. You didn't lose your small. They lost stock immediately right afterwards. But
Yeah.
you know, even if it's not intended, if it all works out in the long run, then yeah, sure, take the credit. Take the credit.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting for the next person for Holy Knights to come in here, and while we do that, I will talk about the gym moment at Big House 6. So, as I was saying, Hungrybox lost to was it SFAT? Lost to SFAT 3-0 at the Melee, the Big House 6 Melee. I think it was like a top. It was before top 8. Before top 8. So you go down the loser bracket. They beat Swedish Select 3-0. They beat Pew Pew U 3-1. And they go into Armada. Armada, again, if you guys don't know who Armada is, probably one of the greatest Smash players in all of Smash history. All of Smash history. Dude was an absolute monster. I think Hungrybox had like, I don't know, he was going through something or whatever. He looked like he was out of it for a bit. And what he does is as he's going onto the stage, he's rolling onto the stage like a log. And and what happens is he gets bopped 3-1, right? Armada's on a tear. He's walking away from the stage and he's crying, right? He's trying to, you know, he's a very emotional player. And I walk up to him and I ask him for his autograph while he's still crying. And like I got his autograph and I said, "Hey man, you know, GG's, you tried, blah blah blah." And I go back down to my seat and I'm like, "Holy, I am like the most awful person in the world." Like asking someone for their autograph when they're in a state of mind like that. Ugh.
I'm looking at the crew battle chat right now. You should just look at what they're trying to.
What is going on here?
They're trying to bring back in Craftus.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh boy.
But in other words, we do have some sponsors that we haven't mentioned yet. We do have, as our first one, Mega Smash Mondays online. It's every Monday, run by 2GG. They also have stuff on MetaView that will also be for this app, but it's free to enter, which is great. It's a great opportunity to really get your name out there. So many players that are online really were able to show their stuff by topping in this event. So definitely give that a look if you haven't already, which I would be very surprised if you haven't.
Yeah, no, 2DGs are definitely the homies. Absolutely support them if you can. MSM free. It's free to enter. It starts at 5 p.m. PST, so that's 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're not familiar, it's 6 p.m. Central. But yeah, super awesome people. And also, we got some other people to shout out here. We've got ANG. You absolutely know who ANG is. You should at this point. They've run a couple big tournaments during the pandemic, helping keep the scene afloat every Sunday. Straight out of Smashville. They get some pretty good players going in there all the time. ANG is also one of the top crews in general. So yeah, just support the guys, man. Look at all those. Follow their socials. Check out the games they support. If you're interested in any of those games, you want some consistent competition, make sure you check out ANG.
Absolutely, and they do actually have a crew in this series too, so that's going to be interesting to watch how they do. Seeing a sponsored crew do numbers.
They should do pretty well. They got a really solid team.
Yeah,
because I think they got like Cytonics and Kia Rash, and those two can just go on crazy tears. So But anyway, outside of that, let's talk about some more of our sponsors here. Here is a big one of my favorite sponsors in general, MetaView. The MetaView app is almost like TikTok for video games. You can get curated playlists of your favorite games in general, top 10 playlists. You got top 10s for the Rise Crew League. We've got the MetaView Get Clip series, gets a top 10, and all of some of your favorite players are here as well. I believe we got like Best Ness, Meister, ESAM, DK Will, Mr. E, and I'm sure there's a couple more I'm forgetting, but an amazing, amazing company. Absolutely support these guys. They're putting money into the scene, and we could not ask for anyone better to do that.
Yeah, that's a great app. I always check every time, but it might be a bit more of a selfish reason. I'm like, oh, did a moment I was in get clipped for MetaView? I'm like, oh,
what?
Whenever I look at MetaView the day after, I'm like, oh, did one of my clips?
So anyway, sorry, I was checking out the crew battle chat. They are
yeah, it's something.
Yeah, it's something. So anyway, we'll ignore that. Go back into some Smash Bros stuff. So Peter, any events you got coming up, man?
Not at the moment. There's always Straight Outta Smashville. I do that every Sunday. That's always fun to work. And I will be for my college. I'm going to be doing a stream. So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
It's going to be an online event for students that then I'm going to be streaming and commentating that. So,
okay. Cool,
yeah.
Cool. Good stuff. For me, I mean, I am constantly on the grind for commentary. If you don't know who I am and you've been watching a lot of these online events, you aren't watching close enough. I am almost everywhere. I am the quarantine commentator, Skiff. You can follow me at Skiff Talk. So if you like my commentary, you want to know I'm going to go live, that is the best place to know. I always tweet out when I'm going live there. Like, for instance, I tagged Peter not too long ago. I said, hey, going live with Peter. Peter, what does the double underscore stand for?
Whatever you want it to. Just put it's Peter and then put, it's like
what do you eat, Pete?
It's like Mad Libs. You just put like the parentheses and then just noun.
I don't know. I think you're getting a little nervous, something like that. Don't be ashamed of who you are. But anyway, yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at our handles underneath our tags there. Again, if you're just tuning in, we have Holy Knights taking on Heroes. Heroes holding a 1-stock lead. And there is some stuff happening in the crew battle chat. I'm trying to see.
They really want Craftus.
Yeah, for sure. Hang on a sec. Just trying to find something here real quick. Forgot that we do have a couple extra shout outs for the for some sponsors here. So we went over MetaView, 2GG, ANG. Let's also talk about Smash Oasis. Smash Oasis is an organization dedicated to creating tournaments in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. You can follow their Twitter at Smash_Oasis. And also, big shout outs to the legendary man himself, Expand Dogman. You can follow Expand Dogman on Twitch, but much more importantly, please do your best to get active. Quarantine can be a huge drain on everyone's health, but it does wonders for both your mental and physical health if you do your best to go for a long jog or try lifting some weights. You have the time. We all have the time. Please don't make excuses and start small. If you have to, whether it be a walk or a couple push-ups a day. And honestly, it's one of the best bits of advice. If you are not feeling good about yourself, right? We all deal with depression in our own ways. Trying to get yourself a little more active, it does wonders. And you don't even have to do that much. Small baby steps forward are still steps forward. That's something you need to keep in mind. So if you're trying to do a little bit better for yourself, start off small, try to increase things as the days go on, Yeah.
And one of the big things, if you ever want to start working out, that is a huge piece of advice so many people will give is throw your pride off the table. Just start small. It doesn't matter if it's a big weight. Just do the weights you can handle properly, because proper form is so important. And also, in addition to all of that, there have actually been some studies from lots of schools that have shown that good physical health can directly help with good mental health.
All right, there we go. We're going to be getting our next player coming in here, Seba. It almost looks like Sega, though. Like, you ever play Sega Genesis?
I have actually.
Yeah,
There
you know,
was-
like when you start the game, it's Sega.
Yeah.
And then you get, depending on the game you get too, it doesn't even say Sega. It just goes Sega. It screams at you.
Just let me turn the gain down so it doesn't
Yeah, right?
kill your ears.
I remember the first time because there's always Sega, and then like I put it in one game, it's just like Sega, and I'm like, what? Why? Why'd you scream at me?
Please.
Like, damn, we're all trying to have a good time here.
Yeah. Just trying to chill, and then suddenly you just hear a Sega.
All right. So Seba coming in here. We're gonna see the bands from SGK getting things going here. Battlefield, Smashville, Yoshi's Story. Those are gonna be all off the board. So kind of, you know, getting all those small stages out of the way, leaving the big stages in play, giving them some extra time.
Mm-hmm.
Extra time, extra space is what Sonic loves.
Yep, that is exactly how Sonic wants to play, and this is because there's a lead now for Heroes. That means that they can really get that Sonic game plan to go a little bit easier now, where you can just sort of whittle down the opponent's mentality, just really make them get frustrated more and more and more. And because of that, you need to take this stock as soon as possible. It's only one stock, so
Right.
definitely workable.
So we're gonna be getting who in here again? Seba.
Mm-hmm.
So Seba is. I'm trying to see what they play here. Ooh, we got a few people coming in, showing up. Looks like they might be a Ridley
Oh,
from Denmark.
okay. I don't think that's it. I think this is what.
Oh, it's supposed to be Seba Yi.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's the underscore one here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's not the Denmark one. Yeah,
Okay.
that would make sense. They are a
Yeah.
Roy main. Yeah, this just makes a lot more sense. From North America,
Yes.
United States. Okay. I was going to say Denmark? Oh, man. That was going to be fun. That was going to be a lot of fun. I'm like, man, we took so long because you guys are trying to throw in a player that already got DQ'd. And now you get throwing someone from Denmark. I was going to be like, damn, dude. People don't read the rules.
This is like what was it, first week. There were a lot of teams that were trying to bring in players that were just not from North America.
I
or
don't
any
know
of
why
the-
like people thought like they were gonna be able to get away with that. We
Yeah.
use Sable Detect. You can see where people's locations are.
I remember.
It was,
I remember working at a region lock tournament, and it was for Tri-State or Tri-State, and then at further south, Virginia, and there was someone from Texas in it, and that was interesting.
Yeah,
Sable
Yeah.
Detect was just like Texas.
Texas. There's a there's a quote from SpongeBob. What am I,
Underwater.
stupid? No, Texas.
Texas.
What's the difference?
Someone who's top 20 Texas PR according to their skill level is gonna come
Hey.
into the chat.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to Incineroar mains. I don't know what it is, man. A lot of Incineroar mains is just like, yeah, you guys gotta take a look at a mirror sometimes, man. Some like, listen, I love playing Incineroar. That's my boy. That's my main. But man, dude,
Ugh.
I recognize that this character is hot garbage. I love playing the hell out of him. He is super fun to play, but that character sucks.
It's a very fun character though.
Fun character. Oh, it's my favorite character to play in this
Yeah.
game. And I'm not actually, yeah, definitely my favorite character to play. Piranha Plant's pretty close though.
Yeah, Piranha Plant's pretty good. You know, sometimes. Oh wait, no, I was about. Sometimes you just gotta pull out the pocket PP.
Huh?
Piranha Plant.
Oh,
PP.
Piranha Plant.
What did you think I was gonna say?
You could have just said Piranha Plant. Damn, dude. I don't know what's going on with Holy Knights tonight, but they're struggling. It looks like they're struggling to kind of get things going here. Not just the fact that they're one stock behind, but it's been a lot of it seems to be miscommunication. So
Oh my god, they already have to. So because it's been 5 minutes, the rules say if you wait 5 minutes. Oh,
Okay.
is this it?
I don't know what is going on. If they are trying to like stall out some stuff here, I'm about to talk some mad trash. Like, just play the game, dude.
Okay.
Like,
Seba
I'm
is in.
starting to get annoyed.
Yeah, Seba's in, and they're doing their auto cancel nares just to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Okay, yeah, they're actually playing now and not just feeling. Okay, is this lag gonna be this way or that way?
Right. Okay, well, here we go. PS2 is where they're going to. We're going to be playing out the potential only stock from SGK, unless, you know, she has something to say about it. Roy can cause a lot of disruptive gameplay for Sonic in general.
Absolutely, and because Sonic is one of those characters that's a little bit on the lighter side, like not too much, Roy can definitely kill a lot earlier because that's a pretty fast character with the kill power of a super heavy.
I don't know if I'd say they have the kill power super heavy. They do have some kill power, but like, I don't know if I'd say super heavy. Definitely good though.
Yeah, it's very threatening, deceptively so.
Where is Sonic on the weight chart? I'm actually trying to find this here real quick. But I mean, well, I'll look for that a little bit later. But yeah, man, 94% right now. SGK doing a fine job here, you know, build up this percentage. Probably going to be able to take a stock as well. But Seba, you know, soon going to be having some rage. Oh, that could have been really lethal had SGK fallen into it.
Absolutely. And that was a fantastic recovery from Seba there, barely avoiding the spring, because that spring can really mess up some more exploitable recoveries, such as Roy's, which doesn't go particularly far.
Right. Sonic is lighter than Isabelle. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, by 2.
What? By 2?
By 2. I just found Sonic's name and I was like, that really threw me off, man.
That's throwing me off. What the?
Oh man. All right. Well, hey, let's see if Seba can find a way to close out this stock. Right now, it's got about half rage. Sonic got to about 68. If they're able to get the stage here and catch SGK slipping at the ledge, I mean, it just takes one dancing blade to really end the game.
Absolutely. Or just sometimes even just a fair off stage or a bear off stage, you know? Just a little something.
Ooh.
But this is max rage Roy, so
Yeah.
things are going to be blowing up about now from either player.
Yeah, he did get a couple jabs. Oh, gonna take the stock. That SDI looked a little suspect. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Got me scratching my head a little bit, but you know that they're playing and we're commentating, so I would have probably gotten killed by that.
Okay, well, let's see if SGK can find another stock out of here. You did talk a little about it earlier, how this is a player that you tend to want to throw in the middle because they can go the distance. Right now, taking 4 stocks, pretty good. Could be in position to take a 5th one, which, you know, isn't quite going the distance, probably what you were meaning, but still, 5 stocks is a huge lead and a huge benefit for your team. Oh, tough spot.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was so close to a fantastic edge guard to just rob that stock so quickly, but luckily Seba's very well aware of what Sonic wants to do when edge guarding.
Oh, go to Minecraft, young fella. Forward smash to take out the 2nd stock. And we got a little less than half rage Sonic on the board here. This could be bad for Seba. Looks like they're definitely struggling. Probably going to be taking a little bit of mental damage losing those 2 stocks. Oh, got the weak hit in the back air.
Whoa. Sonic should not be living this long either as such a light character against such a heavy hitter.
Exactly. I think they are like, Sonic is technically 10 units lighter than Mario, if I'm not mistaken. No, 12 units lighter. So that kind of gives you an idea, because Mario's like the, you know, the pretty all-around average character for a lot of things. Ooh, probably should have gone for the entire dancing blade. You would have got the shield poke, but we'll find the forward tilt on the hilt as well. Finally taking that stock out, but losing 2, that's tough.
Yeah, that's rough, because now that means that the lead is starting to finally grow by a little bit more than just a 1 stock difference. And if the next player can bring it to 3 stocks of 3 stocks of a lead, that's gonna be massive. It can really set the tone for the rest of this crew battle.
Right. Yeah, man, that definitely was a huge play for SGK. Absolutely showing up. So she's taken 5 stocks, right?
Yeah, that's. Oh
Did she take
wait,
5?
no, I think 3. Or no, not 3. No, not 3.
What's the score?
I think you're right.
We'll have the score pop up. Because they were up by 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they took 2 more. So they took at least 3 stocks, but I think they took 5 total because the Link took the 1 stock from Akito.
You're right.
So they took 5 stocks. So SGK going to be able to take 5 stocks. Great stuff. Well played. Hero sitting in a good spot. Only up by 2. Again, Holy Knights being Holy Knights could be a huge problem down the line.
Absolutely. And it's going to be interesting to see who these next players that they choose are, because bringing out SGK already, that's bold.
It was bold, but got a nice lead out of it. You know, they were tied up, and now they have a nice 2-stack lead. Can't really complain about that.
Yeah, that's perfectly true. And it's going to be interesting to see how they decide, okay, now that we have a decent lead, one that's almost a player's worth, how are we going to, like, pick our players for the rest of this? Like, maybe pick someone who's a little bit more risky so that maybe it can take this stock and then go for more. Because once they get rolling,
at this point in time, especially with how small both the teams seem to be, you kind of want to try and throw in a good pick to just take this 1 stock from a Roy. But hopefully, I would probably just put in if you have a stronger character like a Palutena, and maybe you have another Palutena, maybe a Joker, a ZSS or something like that. I think that's a good pick to throw in here because they can really put a lot of pressure on Roy, get that stock out of the way, but they're also strong enough characters to stand on their own legs. Doesn't matter who you throw at them. They're strong enough characters to be able to handle anything. I think most of those characters, if they have a -2, it's some like fringe matchup or something like that. So it tends to be Game & Watch for some reason. And there aren't that many Game & Watches, to be honest.
Yeah. Like,
there's a couple of good ones. Sabayi, Monte, obviously Meister. Didn't have to mention Meister, but you know.
Yeah. Meister is in this league, so
I'm not sure what team Meister's on.
Let me check that right now. Control F, Meister. Fake Halo.
Yep. That is Black Halo and Fake Gang. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. There's a lot of crews that like have merged with several, from what I remember. Like, I think Fake Gang combined with 2 different crews, right? For this? Yeah.
Fake Gang is they didn't combine with 2 different crews, did they?
Fake Halo and are they
no,
also
it's Black Halo and Fake Gang.
Yeah, no, but wasn't there another one that was also another one that was a gang one, or is that
Gang
not
Clan?
A
You're thinking Gang Clan.
Oh, okay.
Gang Clan was, let's see here. Somebody mentioned it. I think it was last, or someone in chat.
It was Icon and something else. I think it was Nick District that mentioned it.
Nick District tends to have the data sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's stupid, but sometimes he knows his stuff.
NME, Icon, and RPG.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good mix of people.
That's not even the 3 crews names combined though.
Who cares? Gang Clan. Oh man.
Confusing.
Almost did. So Zekrom's actually dropping some knowledge in there too, thinking that ANG and Heroes almost merged at one point, but it was called off.
Oh wow.
That would have been tough too.
Yeah, that would have been a very deadly team, because ANG, one of those very strong crews, and one of our sponsors. Heroes, another very strong crew.
Yeah, that would have been very very interesting to see how that would have played out. Okay, we're currently waiting for
RJ.
RJ. Very, very good Samus. This should be interesting. Only having to take 1 stock, and Samus, one of those characters that can really stand on their own 2 legs, especially on Wi-Fi.
This is going to be interesting to see, because RJ is one of those players that you've definitely seen RJ play before. Like, everyone in the chat, you've definitely seen RJ at least once. Because sometimes we'll just show up in an online event, do well enough to be on stream, sometimes even get the top cut too. So a very solid player. For sure. Yeah, no, RJ can definitely go the distance. I think having a Samus, a good Samus at that, in your crew
can definitely turn some things around. Samus does struggle against a few key characters, some of them being very, very common, like Ness. I think Ness is a very common character online. So if you have a Ness, they could really body a Samus. But Samus got some pretty good boxing options as well. And, got some solid buffs not too long ago. I remember a while ago, they got the buff to the screw attack, so they just pop up to the top platform entirely, which honestly is very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, I remember when that update actually came out for the first time, like the first one that was really Samus buffs. I'm like, I think I'll try this character out. Very, very solid character.
What is going on here? This chat's got some stuff going on.
SGK.
Oh man. I can hear her typing loud ass keyboard. All right. RJ's going to be getting in here, so we'll be getting this going very, very soon. 15 stocks of 13, which means that Holy Knights, with this player in right now, has 1 stock, and then they have 4 more players after that. While on the other hand, Heroes has 5 players to go through at the moment. So basically, it's like 5 to 4 and a third.
Yeah. Definitely workable, but you don't want to be in a situation like this because while it's workable, you have to really work hard for it.
What is going on here? All right. Yep, so we're just waiting for, there we go. We see the bands here. We're going to be seeing FD, Kalos, and Yoshi's taking off the board here, which is interesting because, yeah, PS2. I feel like PS2 is just like such an obvious pick for Samus. It's still a large platform. Like, I don't think Yoshi's is a super good Samus stage. I'm not entirely sure. FD can be a problem, I guess. If there's a lot of projectiles, but RJ's got plenty of tools, man. And I don't see RJ as one of those Samuses that just stays on the other side of the stage and just throws up projectiles until, they get what they wanted.
Last accidentally shared their screen in the crew battle chat for a second there.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Here we go, man. We're gonna get right into this. RJ taking on Seba, 3 stocks to 1.
All right, but especially a Roy against a zoner character like Samus definitely seems like it's gonna be a bit harder for Seba to be able to get in. Definitely a solid pick.
It definitely is a solid pick for sure. It depends on like how both players are approaching things. Obviously, if the Roy is a bit careful, they could still take their time, find their way in. But let's be honest, man. Most Roys are fighting ghosts. They're fighting their demons, man. I know. All jokes aside, and everything. They just Hey, that's going on the MetaView app. Hey, listen. I know you were talking about earlier. You want to make sure you're on this clip. I think you got it, Pete.
Get a meteor online. Call that a lag spike. Wow.
Damn. Wow. That was quick. I was expecting that to go a little bit longer. Look at this. Back throw, right? Gets him off stage, puts down the bomb, gets to grab out of it. Nair, knowing they're going to go low, throwing out the down air, just cleaning that up. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl.
Who needs to zone when you could just do that?
Oh, man. Right. Seriously. Man, that was wild. Very good stuff from RJ. Now they're up 5 players to 4. 2 fresh players are going to be going head to head here. So Holy Knights is really going to start putting some heavy hitters or something in there. They got to get a nice strong counter pick, and they got to make sure that counter pick is able to take these stocks and not lose Eddie if they want to find a way to turn this around, because Heroes just continues to push this lead ever further.
Jeez. That was... Oh my god.
That was a nice little spike, man. That was a nice little spike.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I wish I had that level of confidence.
Who do you play?
Terry.
So anyway, I think we talked about this for a little bit too. But yeah, man, hey, good stuff to RJ. We're just gonna be waiting to see who Holy Knights is gonna be sending in next.
Yeah, that was
all right. Looks like we're gonna be getting cake. This should be interesting, actually.
Okay.
Cake
Cake
is
was
a
actually-
very solid player as well.
Yep. Was typing the bans out for Seba as well earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
That
So
was-
we're going to be seeing, this is going to be a bit of a slower match. Keep in mind, we're going to have all 3 stocks on the board for this one. But it's going to be Samus taking on Duck Hunt. And Cake's pretty solid. I don't know how Cake does against Samus, because Samus does have a bit of mobility to be able to dance around these projectiles a little bit. But I mean, Duck Hunt's kind of like a poor man's snake, just continuously puts all these crazy projectiles all over the place. Can be a maze to get through, that is for sure.
And because of that, this might be a bit more of a slower paced match. You know, it might really be one of both players maybe trying to get in, because both of them have an end goal that involves eventually getting into. Then, like with Samus, it's some very strong burst options, and Duck Hunt definitely wants to convert into those projectiles as like a kill, but
Right. I mean, and here's the thing. For those who are not familiar with Cake, Cake does have some pretty solid wins. They are actually 3-0 on WebJP, if that says
Ooh.
anything. WebJP is a very solid player, actually just getting 4th place last night at the Juice Box. Made one hell of a run. I'm trying to see who else there. 2-0 on MFA, 2-0 on Defoe, 2-1 against Marvelous Marco.
oh my.
2-0 against Diamond Dupree. We got 1-0 against Ruler. And the names just keep stacking up here, man. This dude is not someone to be slept on. They know exactly what they're doing, and this is one of those characters I feel like people don't play enough. Because this character, I'm not saying this character is like a top 15, top 20 or anything like that, but it's a character with enough of a unique game plan that you kind of really need to practice this a little bit if you want to be really effective for him. That or just play a much better character. Like those are really options.
Yeah, definitely a knowledge check of a character.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm trying to see if any other names are going to pop up here. This dude does have some pretty solid wins under their belt. I mean, I've already named a lot of really solid wins anyway, so
100
Really?
Okay,
How'd that
so
go?
voice in our head. So
Ooh.
voice in our head just told us about Cake playing 100 games against Tweak. It took the week Sephiroth came out, 100 games straight. It took 60 games before Cake could take a game.
Hey, you know what? If I lost 60 to Tweak and then I took a game, we're doing it. We're doing
That's
it, baby.
That's true. If I took a stock off a Tweak after 10 games, I'd be like, whew,
I
this
could
is
beat
my
Tweak.
peak.
I
This is
could
my
beat
peak.
Tweak. You
Just
be
built
tweaking like a
different.
foot race, maybe. I don't know.
maybe in a wrestling match.
Maybe it have to be something that's not like video games, because Tweak's actually just absolutely insane when it comes to video games. Look how thin I am, dude. This is wow.
Wow.
Look how thin I am.
Wow, there's that working out that Expand Dongman sponsor was talking about.
Nah, dude, this is that Game & Watch stuff, man. I'm actually 2D the entire time. I'm your new 2D friend. I'm a
That's
VTuber now.
Very impressive.
But hey, enough about that. We're gonna be getting into this match here. PS2 Cake taking on RJ. 3 stocks, fresh entirely, but we got Holy Knights at 4 players left. We got Heroes at 5 players left. This could be the turnaround that they need.
I think they're just testing out the lag right now, or else they're just moving. Because neither of them are really shooting at each other. Okay, finally. Oh,
it's always frustrating, like when you're trying to dodge the can, but you decide to just go up, and you know what can keep going up? The can. You gotta find a different way to get around it.
that makes the can a very difficult projectile to work around as well. Because you
Can
really
be,
have
yes.
to think, okay, they can control this while it's still moving. So I have to think, okay, how are they going to control it? Like in what way?
Well, I am pulling up some data here real quick. So these two have played against each other before, way back at Mega Smash Mondays Online 25, where Cake actually took it 2-1. So they do have a little bit of experience against each other. Cake with the advantage here. But again, the crew battle format is a little different.
And this is pretty good like a sign of how we saw in the chat someone say that this is one of Samus's worst matchups, and sort of Cake showing that, but RJ not really caring, you know, getting in some damage, showing, okay, I don't care if this is a on paper bad matchup, I can do this.
Oh, almost getting that up there to connect. Man, both these guys really just threading the needle and getting back to stage and dodging each other's aerials. This is actually kind of insane. Projectiles flying all over the place. This is the weirdest war zone I've ever seen. Gonna air dodge right into that exploding can. Shoots the sheriff right in the head. Jimi Hendrix is going off right now.
Shot the sheriff.
Okay.
Oh. But RJ does have a little bit of a lead here. Definitely enough to possibly work off of. You know, could take the stock any second now because Samus does have a decent amount of kill power.
Whoa! Okay, that was
Wow.
interesting. Went for the grab, but the clay pigeon was coming out at the same time, so it was like a weird interaction there. Very strange. But yeah, right now Cake is definitely just running around, utilizing the length of the stage to keep their distance, continue to put down this damage, build up this percentage. Gotta find that up air. That up air is actually pretty damn strong, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's also very active too, so it's sort of difficult to avoid it from the top. Ooh. What?
Okay, up tilt, gonna be able to answer right back. 10% is nothing between these two.
That's true, especially because these are two characters that could sort of just rack up the damage on the opponent very quickly, or just over time if they have to. You know, that a little bit of damage, that's no issue. What?
Okay, so I'm
did
seeing
that-
from some people here that they believe that Duck Hunt is Samus's worst matchup. Interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely possible, but RJ's definitely providing a good counter argument to that right now, making it look pretty even, sometimes even like a good situation.
I just never would have thought that Duck Hunt would be anybody's worst matchup. To be honest.
Yeah, it's one of those characters that I didn't think enough people played to have someone go, yeah, that's it. That's the worst.
I mean, I would feel like if I fought Raito, I would definitely feel like a Duck Hunt is the worst matchup for any character I'm playing, man. Raito is a different breed.
That's true. I mean, different breed.
Oh!
Here gets a dog.
Anyway, we're going to be moving on in this match because I don't want to hear anything else from you. No, man, that was good. That was good. I liked it. I liked it. Oh, geez, going to get up with the get up attack, shoot that can right in the head, placing another can on top of him, man. Getting those up
Jesus,
tilts
trick
going.
shots. All these reticles and these trick shots, it's reminding me of like 2009 YouTube videos.
Okay. There we go. Getting a charge shot to the dash attack. Ooh, just a lot of damage, and that's almost a full rage.
Is
Yeah,
RJ?
from here,
Oh my
no
God,
way.
he does it again! What? What?
All right, man. RJ cleaning up a couple players with some nice old down air spikes off stage. And you know what? I heard some people say that this is Samus's worst matchup, but man, I don't know, because RJ making it look kind of nice, kind of clean, kind of easy.
RJ, you didn't have to do that again. Why?
That was pretty good though. That was pretty good. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think like Cake definitely had a game plan. I mean, again, a crew battle, it's a bit of a different scenario. Sometimes you start to play a little bit differently. But man, dude, RJ was just on top of it. Look at that. Dropping that bomb right there. Just trying to keep him away from the ledge. Going to set him up just in the right spot for that down air to close out that stock. Well played. We're going to see who is going to be sent in next for Holy Knights. But right now, man, Heroes sitting pretty.
Well, that's reminding me of, for some reason, this entire game was reminding me, with all the reticles, trick shots, and just hype clips, just reminding me of the, what's it called, the 2009 Call of Duty montages. All you need is like a little bit of like a rock music.
They lost the first stock and then RJ took the next three. Like that's actually how this game went. That's insane.
Just
Woo. Great stuff, great stuff. Well, we're going to see where Holy Knights goes from here, man. But sitting at their final three players, you got to start making some big plays here now. I know Holy Knights has got some heavy hitters, but probably need to get them in.
yeah, you're gonna have to bring in a heavy hitter after getting hit with that, because if that's not a heavy hit, I don't know what is.
And that was definitely a big one. That was a huge lead too. Like even just beating the player was going to be good for RJ, but taking it with 2 stocks left, that's huge, man. Because Samus again can be such a problem. Not even just online, man. Good Samus players are menaces. They are a menace to society, and I think anybody's proper mental health. So I mean, it's good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna have to see how Holy Knights will respond in kind. Again, 3 players left, and they've got a squad. So they're gonna need to put in someone to make some noise right now.
Just pull the Tasty Steve, make some noise.
What's up?
The Tasty Steve makes some noise. You ever seen a Tekken or Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I know who Tasty Steve is.
Yeah.
That dude's a legend, man.
Oh no. Have you ever seen the the one where? Wait, let me just send you the video. It's such a good one.
I'm not gonna watch it.
No, it's got Tasty Steve in it. That he was on like a video that did very well. No one knew it was him though.
Can't wait for you to send it and me not to click play. Did you make the effort? Where's the video?
Right there. It's a great video. You've probably seen it before.
Right
It was viral for a while. It did really well on World Star, and then it's just Tasty Steve. Steve. Did you make that?
I'm not gonna.
Because there's a Power Rangers cosplayer. He was there was a guy cosplaying the White Ranger from the original, and Tasty Steve. Did you make that? And he was like so excited, as he is. You know, very very genuinely excited person, very genuinely happy human being that we all wish to be.
I thought there was gonna be something funny in that video. It's just a couple guys losing their minds over a costume. Come on, man. You better start sending me some good stuff, not some boring stuff.
No, the great part.
Come on, Pete. You're better than this.
Great part is that has Tasty Steve, and he poses next to the Power Ranger. Just go.
All right. Well, let's see who Holy Knights are going to be sending in here.
I think they said that. Who is it? Unleashed is their next player.
Okay.
Don't worry, I came in with the assist. Just
Alright, we're just making fun of last year a little bit. Anyway, again, hope the chat is doing well. If you guys have any questions you'd like to pitch out to each other or even the casters while we got some time to burn, please feel free to ask just about anything. Obviously, don't get too crazy because I'll ignore you and probably ban you because I do have mod powers. That's pretty sick.
Oh, I don't have mod powers.
Well, you're never in the chat. You're not reading me when I'm asking if you're, what does the double underscore stand for?
It just...
Oh, boy.
Oh, Banjo.
Well, we are going to Town and City. We've got Unleashed coming in here, playing the Banjo. RJ's going to drop 1 stock, and this should be interesting. So Town and City is pretty solid for Banjo. You know, gives him a lot of space to get these projectiles, gets him pretty solid damage down. And honestly, I think a big part of this is once they get the Wonder Wing going, right? That is, those are some small blast zones on the side. That Wonder Wing could be killing a lot earlier than it probably has any right to be.
Absolutely. And also, one great thing about this stage is the platform layout for Banjo, because Banjo has a very good setup where you could just set up the grenade to bounce around either on the top platform or the ground, and then you cover the rest of it with the Wonder Wing. So if you... I like to call it the old pie in the windowsill trick. It's a very nice Banjo setup that really is good for diversion. And you don't see that many characters use stuff like that.
both of them kind of throwing out some forward smashes here. There's another forward smash. One going to connect. I think it might have been a weak hit, though. But 106, a back air from there. They got to get off that platform because a back air from Samus will absolutely decimate that stock. Going to find their way off, getting that forward air as well, getting their space, throwing out one Wonder Wing.
And wow, using their own bomb against them. This is not looking good for Unleashed, especially because even though they have a stock lead here, RJ is a player who can definitely turn that around very quickly.
For sure, for sure. Oh, big punish. Yep, dash attack will take the stock. Went for the Wonder Wing, trying to get that stock out of the way. But no, RJ hanging on tight. And that's what, 6 stocks for RJ?
It is 6 stocks for RJ, and it's going to be counting because Town is tall, so they keep their second stock still. But never mind.
Actually, I think that's 5 stocks for RJ, if I remember correctly.
That's 6.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We're finally going to get Unleashed on the board here, taking that stock out of the way. They need to make sure.
5, you're right.
Okay, yeah, so I'm really good at math.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they took 1 stock to reset it because they kept going 3 stocks, 1 stock, 3 stock, 1 stock. And and then from there, they just took a stock. So, yeah, that'll be 5 total. But they could be pushing this to 6 soon because they are very even, and RJ has been very consistent all night tonight. It's a matter of can Unleashed find a way to just close this out. 69% is a good start.
What? What was the connection? What?
They grazed Samus's fingertips, and that was enough to send her flying. Jeez.
What?
I don't know, man.
I have more questions after that. Like, normally I'll see something like, yeah, that makes sense. That's the first time in a very long time where I've seen something hit, and I'm like, huh?
Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, well played. I thought we were going to see RJ kind of go off here a little bit, especially after taking that first stock.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, it is what it is. But no, Unleashed going to find a way to close it out. And thank goodness, man, because that could have got a lot worse. But, I mean, you still lost a stock, which is a bit unfortunate. So your team is sitting at 8 stocks now. And we've got Heroes coming in with a nice counter pick. Banjo does struggle against a few characters. And I know that Heroes has some solid players left.
That's gonna be interesting though because, that clip. Yeah, because Banjo is one of those characters that, just like you said, there are some characters that can do really well against it. Even though we saw that Unleashed was able to bring the gap down just a little bit, just by 1 stock, you know, break it from a 5-point lead to a 4-point lead. That Unleashed was able to bring it back, but I don't know. Banjo's not one of those characters that is very solid for situations where the opponent has the opportunity to counterpick characters.
Yeah, like this is definitely, like, I feel like Banjo's a good counterpick to throw out because not a lot of people necessarily are ready for a Banjo counterpick, but I feel like counterpicking against a Banjo, it's tough. For the Banjo because there's so many characters out there that I think can really give Banjo a hard time. But Banjo is also a menace, much like Samus. And what is it? Last likes to say that Banjo players all sign a blood oath to like be laggy. So we'll see how things tend to shake up here a little bit.
It's just, oh yeah, I'm gonna be laggy. We shake on that.
We shake on that. We shake on those. And, you know, shout-outs to Wadi, man. What an incredible run that dude has been making on Twitch. He's got his inside jokes already. He's got faithful Billies. And just absolutely killing it, man. Just doing very well. I don't think he wins a whole lot of tournaments. He does win some here and there for sure. But he just makes good runs. He's a fun player to watch. He's got one of the best attitudes in the game. And just absolutely killing it. So big shout-outs to Wadi. You guys aren't a Wadi fan? I don't like you. Simple as that.
Yeah, we're both MDVA, so it's sort of like
you have to like Wadi. If you live in MDVA and you don't like Wadi, there's probably something wrong with you. I'm just be honest.
Like, and the story about how Wadi and his brother Jeb really showed up was they just showed up one day and they were just really good already. Like, I'm not kidding.
I mean, I believe it.
That's the story.
Like, we got like Wadi showing up, right? And he just bought the game, I think, like 4 months ago.
No, he had the game, but he hadn't played it on his Switch.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he just wasn't practicing. Because I remember he came out and he's just like, I don't practice, guys. I just show up to tournaments and play. And people were like, what do you mean you don't practice? I was like, oh, boy, here we go.
This was the what was it? The Leffen was saying, "Oh yeah, talent versus skill, or talent versus practice."
I don't know. I know Best Nest was saying the
Oh, that's who it
70%
was.
natural talent. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Not Leffen.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, damn, I don't know about that one, Spencer. But you know what? Maybe he has a point. Maybe he has a point. Wadi is
maybe
definitely
he's just built
proof.
different.
Yeah, Wadi is definitely proof of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually played against Wadi's brother Jeb one time. I got 2-0'd.
Okay.
But very good player. I fell for the classic ZSS trick. Throw into the into the flip kick spike.
Ah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That certainly can be a problem.
Yeah. Game one was not the worst, but game 2 was a 3-stock.
Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a yawning going on. I apologize for everybody. There's a joke that the only times he shows up to Xanadu is when he has to pay rent. All right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, we're going to be sending in Tyson, I guess, who will be playing Joker. And the bands are Kalos, Battlefield, and Yoshi's. I feel like Smashville probably should have been on there somewhere.
Yeah. That's one where Banjo can do those high lows to really make it so you can't really go anywhere.
It's not that. It's the Joker.
Oh yeah,
Joker,
you're right.
Yeah,
oh,
Joker.
yeah.
I feel like Joker can put a lot of pressure on Smashville in general, and the smaller blast zones too, especially with Arsene. And Banjo can have some pretty predictable, bomb eggs, and I mean you get like free Arsene off that. So we'll see. We'll see if Tyson's able to make it work.
Yeah, it's if they pick Smashville though, it's gonna be like, oh man, oh they pick PS2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe thinking, okay, I don't want this Banjo doing those as well, because small stage, those little traps that the character can set up can get a little bit difficult to manage.
Mm-hmm. That is for sure. That is for sure.
So PS2 gives enough room for Joker to get around, but it's not too big that, it becomes difficult to actually get to the other point.
Right. Ah, jeez. Well, so we got our players getting in here soon. Tyson taking on... Who was just in here? I'm sorry. It was...
Tyson and Unleashed.
Unleashed, that's correct. So Unleashed has got to drop 1 stock. So 1 stock has got to absolutely just get off the board immediately, right? Tyson going to be coming in here with 3 stocks. 3 stocks on a Joker as well. I know a lot of people like to think that Joker's not going to Wi-Fi. That is a whole lot of BS. It is a different play style for sure. But this character is still pretty damn good on Wi-Fi. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, no, it's a character that is still, I'd say, like, before, like, offline, I'd say there's only really one other character that could compete with Joker. Offline, I mean, online, it does nothing but just slightly increase the amount of characters that can compete.
Yeah. But, okay, there we go. We're going to drop that 1 stock. PS2 to get things started here. Both these players are going to be taunting to let each other know they are ready to go. And here we go. So yeah, it's, Banjo-Kazooie, and then we got Joker and whatever the cat's name is. So it is a 2v2 matchup for sure. And Arsene, actually it's a 3v2.
Yeah. Already, though, so much damage. So Dad's going to be coming in any second now.
Yeah, 1 more hit, and time is going to get it up there anyway.
There we go.
It is.
Dad's home.
Well, let's see if Tyson's able to convert on this, because right now, man, Unleashed is definitely putting down a lot of damage, and just being a problem for Tyson. Has not really been able to get anything going on. He got like 1% earlier, probably from a gunshot, and all this damage ticking up is from the AHA or whatever the Arsene version is. Oh my god! He said I don't need damage, man. I just need you to misplay so I can take advantage of that.
Oh. Wow. That was just one mistake, and that was the spike that Joker only has when Arsene is out.
Yeah, that was definitely very well played. I mean, I thought it was definitely it was very tough because Unleashed was putting down a lot of damage, just being aggressive. Almost had the kill too from the Wonder Wing, but just fell off the platform, and Tyson just took full advantage of that, and now has just been getting the damage that they need.
Yeah, and for a while here, it seems like they're both just slightly grazing each other, and then just get, like, we see a lot of interactions where they just barely miss each other.
All right, 106, 115 to 58. We're about halfway to Arsene. Could very well make its path here. Down throw. Going to be looking for the up tilt. No, going for the up smash. Great mash from Tyson, though. Not getting caught up in that.
That was fantastic mash. And, oh, this is looking very dangerous because, okay. Unleashed was able to take that because Joker was at a pretty decent amount of rage, and Unleashed was...
Unleashed got a little lucky, to be honest. Joker started a down smash, and that up smash barely caught him before the hitbox came around to his side.
Yeah. And that would have definitely done quite a number.
Okay.
Oh, that was actually pretty smart, noticing that because Tyson didn't have Arsene, they could actually do that and not get punished quite as badly.
Oh, okay. Gave him some additional space to work with there. Gonna be able to find their way back. 120 on Banjo, though. That is a good amount of rage, but not enough to survive a forward smash from Joker. Center stage, too, without Arsene. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Even though Joker doesn't do quite as much doesn't pack quite as much of a punch without Arsene, it still packs quite a punch. You know,
that is true. That is true.
Just that clip, just.
And honestly, that's what Tyson needed, because Tyson was getting bopped at the very beginning. Just was not able to really get anything going. Unleashed was smothering him. And then just like one small misplay, and Tyson's like, all right, you need to settle down. Take it easy. And Unleashed is kind of like, yes, sir.
And now it's back. Now it's back to a 5-point lead. So Tyson's already done his job for the most part. Just.
Yep, taking those 2 stocks, and we got the last 6 stocks. So 2 more players left for Holy Knights. If you're gonna put in one of your guys to go the distance, now is the time. I know Holy Knights has got some solid players under the belt. We were talking about it earlier. One being T3 Dom. I know T3 Dom is insane, an insane Belmont player. And like, if you take an insane Belmont player in general, like Belmont's already got one of, I think it's the character with the highest win percentage on Wi-Fi, right? That's shout outs to like T3 Dom. I mean, I think that's just like a normal, like, quick play stuff. He doesn't really enter tournaments. But you get like Yozafu and Dark Falcon, and those guys are just absolutely carrying their character, man. They do not lose.
I remember it was what, like, surprise. Like, I was like, what, Ken is one of the highest in terms of like online tournaments.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. There's a couple really, really solid Kens. They show up, they beat ass, and then they go home.
They just do little stanky, like, just.
Yeah, just throwing out a whole bunch of them. So yeah, we got Melly, T3 Dom, not Craftus. We got Waka, though.
Flygon is there.
Sassy Flygon. Sassy Flygon. Oh, they do have Sonics as well. So if Sonics is in the house, that is definitely a player to really turn things around for sure.
So the fact that they're bringing in Sassy Flygon as their person right before the final game does mean that maybe they're feeling like, okay, we have someone that we think is going to be a solid anchor. Maybe Melly.
Could be. If Sassy Flygon does make some decent runs to tournaments sometimes. But there's one thing I've heard is sometimes the lag becomes a thing for Sassy Flygon. I don't know how consistent it is. I hear it through the grapevine, and part of it is probably just anger or fighting a Wi-Fi Luigi. Who knows? I don't know. I've never played Sassy Flygon in bracket. So hopefully the internet holds up just fine here. We already saw 1 DQ, and it took 20 minutes to get a new player in. So really don't want to see a second DQ.
If I see them say we want to bring in Kraft, just again, I am going to.
I'll leave.
I'm getting up out of my seat and just walking out the door.
Oh man.
These headphones are very comfy, but I will still take them off too for that.
I mean, I would like to hope that when you're not at your computer, you take off your headphones. You know.
I mean, they have a very long cable, so I could just sort of walk around my room with them on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could just unplug mine, but and then I won't be able to hear anything. But like, they're wireless. I can make them wireless, you know.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, again, hopefully the chat's having a good time, and looks like we'll be seeing the bans on FD, Town, and Kalos stays very consistent. I feel like those are the 3 stages that have been banned every time. The only exception would be like maybe Town's not there, and instead it's Yoshi's. So
yeah.
Makes sense. Those are all some pretty wild stages for the most part. I feel like Town's okay. It's not too crazy. Kalos, I feel like, is very, very polarizing, as well as FD. I think those are two stages that, like, some characters are just make and break on those stages, man. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, those are definitely stages that also could get pretty polarizing depending on the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Town. Town is one where it's like sometimes characters are just like, how do I get in? Or in like characters like Roy's case where it's like, did that just kill at 40?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Played Flygon and Smash 4, and he can't ledge camped when you had a lead.
Oh,
And he's had.
I've played
I
against
mean,
the Luigi.
I
who
get
did
it.
that.
I get it. Like sometimes what some players will do is if they're losing, and you know what? It's just a mentality thing. They'll just not approach, because what happens is the person who's in the lead just gets bored and they start playing and they throw it all. They'll throw away the one stock, right? Because the other player's just playing defensive, and then like the mentality just starts falling apart. Like, no, I gotta get the stock back. I gotta get the stock back, and then it all just falls down, man. There's no recovery, recovery at all.
And also, it's a great way to if you are behind and it's like the pace is looking terrible for you, just camp, and then maybe it'll be like, okay, this pace. This pace will change into my favor. You know, slow it down, make it take a breather. You know. But sometimes it's like, if you're behind and you know and you try to camp and they're perfectly fine just sitting back, like, you should probably approach.
Right. Oh yeah, we'll see how this plays out though, because did they have 2 stocks? They have 2 stocks still, so it's gonna be a 2-stock Joker taking on a 3-stock Luigi. We'll see, man. I've seen this matchup a few times with Kiyarash taking on Sharp. Sharp's been playing that Joker lately, so I mean, it could be something.
Yeah. Seems like Heroes is just, or not Heroes, Holy Knights is, for a lot of this crew battle, just been like, okay, we bring in this player, and then the full time.
Yeah, man, they certainly seem to be taking their time just getting some of these players into the arena.
Yeah. Like they've got, okay, finally.
There we go. Whew, really stretched it out this time, Holy Knights. My God.
Battlefield too, so that means this is going to be a little bit harder for Luigi to get those 0 to death kills on, because it's a little bit taller of a ceiling.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, it's not going to be the FD ceiling for sure. But I don't know. We'll see. I think the 0 to death is pretty much consistent on every stage. I think maybe the only one it doesn't kill on is like Kalos, and that's like, it's not even true for light characters. Light characters will still die. There they go.
There it is. That 0 to death we just talked about, it's threatening. It will kill you. So that's why you do not want to get grabbed by Luigi.
Yeah, Sassy will certainly take their time and just try to get their 0 to deaths. And you may as well, dude. I mean, crew battles is different, man. You're playing for a team. You're not playing for your own life and bracket or anything like that. So absolutely cheese the hell out of them. There they go. There goes. Oh, got the air dodge. Good stuff. Now they got to play this a little differently.
Oh, and this is actually one of the few times where Battlefield wasn't banned, too, so...
Okay. Ooh, good air dodge.
Oh.
So here's the thing, right? If they're able to get a little bit more damage onto this Joker here, and Arsene's almost gone, oh, okay, gonna be able to take a stock. Good stuff to Tyson, keeping alive here a little bit. Now, there you go, a little bit more damage, and I know Joker does like to go in on some shields, so... we're going to have to be careful here from Tyson, because that's Flygon will just up special right out of shield, take that stock immediately.
That was such a smart down tilt there. Seeing that the Luigi from Sassy Flygon was going to go for that up smash. Just go below the hitbox, low profile it with that down tilt, you know, just slide. And because of that, they're living a little bit longer.
103, Arsene's around the corner, 42%, 48%, just keeps building up.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
That was a grab right there. Oh.
I don't think either player was ready. Oh, geez, that's actually really tough. Gonna go way down low. Nope. Okay, I thought they were gonna try and go out there for the back here. Not gonna be able to find it. Arsene coming up the play, but bad DI will just kill Tyson. Jeez.
The armor, or not armor, invincibility into the bad DI to just finish that stock.
Yeah, no, that was really well played.
Yeah. Definitely funny to see that kind of situation though, you know, because that was like pretty early on in the invincibility of Luigi Cyclone. But now that means that the lead from Heroes has been decreased to now only a 4-point deficit this time instead of
Only.
5 points. Hey,
Only a
something.
4-point deficit.
Piece by piece. And you know, maybe Luigi, or not Luigi, maybe Sassy Flygon is their Hercules. Maybe he can go the distance.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see how things will play out here. But man, 5 stocks, that's tough. 5 to 9 is tough. I mean, it's not the worst thing. Like, so Sassy Flygon could certainly take a few more stocks here. Maybe just knock out one more player, depends on how they're feeling. And you know, that'd be good and all, but then you got like a 1 player to 2 player scenario, and there's a couple people on Holy Knights who could really make that happen. But we're going to be sending in Kiwi here, and Kiwi has, again, a very solid Pac-Man. This could be some trouble for Sassy Flygon, because Pac-Man just says, like, listen, man, I'm not going to go near you. I don't know if you notice there's a pandemic 6 feet away. Please, I will charge my fruit on the other side.
I mean, even the F smash is socially distancing.
Stay away, stay away.
Stay away from me.
All right. Well, we'll see how things play out here. We're gonna see what the bans are. Yeah, this is definitely a hard hitter for the Heroes, though. I mean, Kiwi does. I don't know if Kiwi made Wi-Fi Warrior ranking, but they do make some solid runs in a lot of tournaments. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen them definitely make some top 20, top 64 winner sides. I'm not sure how often they entered the juice box. Actually, you know, I got the PG stats sheet. I'll check that out. Hang on a sec.
The interactions from Holy Knights, just bans. Hi.
All right, there we go. Let me see some of Kiwi's recent performances. So actually, yeah, Super Galaxy Gambit X Collision got 65th. So it didn't actually get top 64. That was 642 people. But Mega Smash Mondays, 17th place not too long ago. Definitely does very, very well. I mean, Mega Smash Monday definitely seems to... Oh, there we go. Online Olympus 2. That's actually a bigger tournament. They actually were able to land 33rd place, so good stuff all around. But yeah, they can make some runs. So Sassy Flygon, 100% going to have their hands full, and down a stock as well. Could be very, very, very tough.
Absolutely. And Luigi's one of those characters that, you know, sort of a grappler, likes to get that, like, gets a lot off of that grab and sort of plays around that grab as their, like, central tool. And a zoner really is the opposite of that. You know, really makes it hard to get in with that grab.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they both got some pretty solid grabs, though. I mean, Pac-Man grab's pretty good. And when you compare it to how Pac-Man grab was back in Smash 4, that was a bad grab, dude. That grab sucked. It was like the worst move in Smash 4 was Pac-Man grab. It was just garbage. I would rather throw out a Ganondorf up tilt than a Pac-Man grab.
Yeah, it's definitely an improved move now.
For sure. Here we go. PS2, Sassy Flygon's got to drop a stock. Hashtag free Melee. We support Melee here. If you're not a Melee fan, don't talk to me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I was just saying good things.
Okay.
Okay, only 81%. Only 81%.
Yeah. It was a good idea of Kiwi to just stay on the platform, honestly. Just like, okay, they won't be able to 0-to-death me if it's on the platform.
Well, Luigi does have a few options once percentage gets up this high. Like, you see down throw into the, I think, double jump into that right there, the green tornado. Oh, I think the DI might have been a little bit off there. Unfortunate for Kiwi, but you know what? A good start from Sassy. Let's see if Kiwi can find a way to turn this around.
But also, this is exactly why leads are so important, you know? Because you want to be able to just let the lead be as big as possible so you can get some leeway, you know, some extra players worth of stuff, wear down those secret killers of each team.
Oh, wow. Sassy going to use that apple just to get a little bit more damage built on top of it. But 33%. I don't think the 0 to death is on the board anymore.
Yeah, this is sort of like the sweet spot. Because now you can't really get killed from a single grab anymore, which definitely is the best spot to be in against Luigi because you can play a little bit more relaxed.
Right, right, right.
Just hold them like that. Just like look them right in the eye and whoo! That's the F smash to intercept the missile. And it's down to Sassy Flygon's last stock. This is definitely a situation where Sassy Flygon needs to play it out right now. Hopefully take another stock so that it can maybe be a little bit less of a deficit.
Right now, it's not looking too bad for Sassy, though. Could find a way to take a second stock here. 64% isn't too bad. Throwing out that Galaga, though. Jeez.
Yeah, really just letting it go to work there. And
yeah, Kiwi's definitely got to close out the stock very soon. 25% on Sassy Flygon.
yeah. And wow, using the invincibility. So smart there. Well, did that clank to... Oh. That goes faster than Luigi's grab. Wow.
With the forward smash?
Yeah.
It's just also a very good forward smash in general.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Dropping that hydrant right on top of him. Oh, looking for the bell. The bell goes shooting out the other way. The water just not going to allow Kiwi to take it. But they were definitely looking for a stock setup. Gonna DI in, but stayed on the right side of Luigi. Gonna lose that stock very quickly. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's always painful against Luigi. You got to get away from that stuff because those down throws are converted into pretty much everything.
Okay, we got a key on deck. Not going to get anything out of it, just throwing it away. You know what? If you were able to connect it, it could have been huge.
But now out of the 0 to death range again, so definitely better than being at 0 on the last stock.
That is for sure. Okay, we got the key back. Okay, just going to force Luigi to use a double jump there. Actually, air dodge to the platform as well.
Oh.
Uh-oh, this is a bad spot to be in for Kiwi.
Yeah, because this could be turned into pretty much anything at this point. Especially since Kiwi wasn't exactly doing the greatest DI against Sassy Flygon before.
Yeah, both of those tornado kills, it looked like there was some sus DI in those, maybe just a little off. But you know what? I mean, you take them, man. Sassy Flygon's still doing a good job. 114, but his quad, they're way back somewhat. Gonna live that time, but barely.
Yeah, this is... Oh... Maybe just hit the hydrant away just to provide something.
Oh, that was interesting.
I expected that to knock the hydrant and probably actually Kiwi's intention there to make them think, okay, hydrant's going to get knocked away.
Okay, gonna be able to get back to ledge. Gonna eat the back end though, trying to jump off. Tough spot to be in. Let's see what happens. Oh, just jumps right into the up smash. Sassy Flygon gonna take it. Holding on the one stock. Getting Heroes down to 6 stocks themselves. Luigi is a problem, man, and Heroes might be in trouble.
But that's exactly why we have leads here. You know, just build up so that the later teammates can really get a little bit more wiggle room. And, I mean, Sassy Flygon has only lost 1 stock per game so far. So, if that trend continues, then that will be looking very good for Holy Knight.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, dude, as soon as I saw that up smash being charged and Kiwi just jumped in with a nair, I was like, oh no, that's such a bad spot to be in. You know, able to take I think they only took 1 stock, right? Because
yeah,
Sassy Flygon had to drop a stock. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Sassy Flygon, if they can keep that momentum, they could very well bring this right back into play for Holy Knights.
Ooh, and yeah, the fact that 2 of those kills were from, I think, inexperienced DI
Mm-hmm.
against Luigi's Cyclone really shows that Kiwi maybe needs to work on that matchup a little bit more.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
it is Luigi, and it's no offense to Sassy Flygon either. Like, Sassy Flygon's still a very solid character. Luigi can be just a rough character to fight against in general.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter who you are. But probably could have dialed that back. Like, again, if it was like a 2 out of 3 set, you know, maybe we see something different. But again, this is crew battles. Things play out different in crews all the time. You got characters who are much better in crews than they are in bracket.
And also, maybe just practicing against Luigi, not exactly the most fun experience.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you could find a Luigi who's just a fun person to play against, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But if you're just trying to get the game in because you're just trying to learn, yeah, it can be really rough.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you just talking to a Luigi like, okay, can we get some games? And then they start saying something about their tier list, and I'm like, oh no, please don't bring up your tier list.
For sure. All right. Well, let's see what the chat is looking like here. We're going to be sending in Big T, a Wii Fit trainer for Heroes. Should be pretty good here. Wii Fit is also a very, very solid character on Wi-Fi in general. I mean, also a solid character offline. Did get a nice little buff for a hot minute until it got patched out like the next week. And it was really funny. I remember when that patch, the patch dropped to fix the header. 9 Super Pie just made top 8 at Xanadu. And then the patch dropped.
No, it's so funny too because at George Washington University, one of the best players is a Wii Fit main. And he was like, "Oh, we're eating good," and then the nerf happened because they announced, "Oh yeah, this was not intended." And he was not happy.
Right. Town, Kalos, FD are the bands. So that's with Luigi still on. And we're sending in a Wii Fit. He just left PS2. Probably going to PS2 to be honest. If it's not PS2, it would be Town. But I'm feeling confident with the PS2 pick.
I think Wii Fit is also a pretty good matchup against Luigi in terms of like how they play, because Wii Fit is one of those characters that could sort of just disengage from neutral.
Right.
You know.
And they just say, I'm not gonna play, and you can dodge these soccer balls for the next 5 minutes, buddy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's like, oh, you want to grab me? I won't go on stage.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yep. Best planker in the game. Yep, there it is. Big T's gonna be going to PS2. Gosh, I'm smart. I'm so smart.
Yeah, this is a patient Wii Fit will be able to beat a Luigi. So it'll be up.
A patient Wii Fit can beat a lot of people.
Yeah. A patient Wii Fit is one of the scariest things you'll ever see. MDVA is one of those regions with a lot of strong Wii Fits. So is Tri-State. So 2 pretty notable regions that have pretty big streams.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, hang on. Ankles just doing some things. I gotta change how I sit in my chair. Stop. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. Promise, it's not fun. Or just take care of your ankles. You don't have to worry about getting old if you got good ankles.
Oh, Skip told me how his ankles got bad.
Oh man, I used to ball. hard.
Yeah. Skip will
Right.
never be balling.
I
Oh
can
my
still ball.
god. Speaking of balling, Wii Fit.
Yeah, for sure. But also 32% from Sassy Flygon to start things up here. And just continues to pile on this damage. No hit, parrying the soccer ball, taking the stock immediately. This is one of the problems with Luigi. Even if they just go for the damage, they just need a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage, right?
Yeah.
And then if the opponent is too aggressive landing on that shield, it's game over, man. You lose that stock.
Oh, okay. Finally, getting some damage in, but man, getting hit with a 0 to death. Like, not even the Luigi 0 to death, just a 0 to death sequence. Oh. They were going for some.
Wait, yo, Sassy was really trying to just eliminate that stock. Just trying to put so much damage down. Just absolutely harassing with the hitboxes.
Sassy wanted it to be an even game again.
I mean, yeah, dude. Right now, Holy Knights is definitely doing well. Sassy Flygon is their champion. right now, keeping this competitive.
Yeah, definitely putting in that work, making it so that Holy Knights have a chance here.
Yep, getting a 1-2-3 jab.
And yeah, really taking those words from Hercules to heart, just going the distance.
Uh-oh. See what the option is. Okay, definitely looking for a downer, not gonna be able to find it. Gets up with the forward tilt. Only 69% still on this one stock, man. Sassy Flygon is making it work here. Could find a stock very soon, but after losing one stock, Big T has taken their time, backed off quite a bit.
Oh no, and another big thing, Wii Fit healing and being able to make themselves take less knockback is so big, because Luigi's one of those characters that once you get to that like 60% range, can really start to rob stocks very easily, in addition to those 0 to death. So being able to heal out of that range and make themselves heavier, definitely a nice thing to have in this match.
Full rage Luigi though.
Oh, good
could have been bad DI. Could have been a stock gone. 94% is still a problem. The down smash. Okay, they're living. I thought they died for a second.
And now it's gonna be up to. Oh, what? What?
Oh, this is tough, dude. Sassy Flygon being an absolute monster of a player, bringing Holy Knights back into this crew battle.
And this is now even stocks for both teams. Sassy Flygon put in that work, and it is now 4-4 for both of these teams. It's just wow. But Big T has such a good opportunity right now to bring it back to a lead, but it's not going to be the same lead as it was before.
Oh no!
Oh my! Whoa! That was almost a spike right there.
Oh, I said go for the taunt. Go for the taunt. Geez, 188. This could very well be it. We could see Holy Knights take the lead here.
Oh my god.
Yep, dude, that's full rage, but 200% Luigi? Come on, man. Big T, what are you doing, man? You got to figure this out.
This is another problem with Wii Fit. Sometimes they're very patient, but sometimes they're also too patient. Just like, oh yeah, I'll just deal more damage. And
that
then you
dash
get...
attack.
Oh no.
That's dude, he could have gone out there while the deep breathing was happening.
Oh, no.
And actually went for a back air to close it out. The up smash is going to be it. Holy Knights taking the lead when all had seemed lost. Big T not able to take one stock. That is so unfortunate.
That's a big thing about a lot of Wii Fit players, is that when things get scary, they'll start to go off stage. They won't plank in neutral. They'll plank in disadvantage. And because of that, Luigi has that Cyclone. It can hit you from a little bit below stage sometimes. And that's perfect if someone's trying to plank. And we saw that twice.
Dude, he actually probably could have down tilted there because of the percentage. It probably would have lost that invincibility pretty quick. It could have been really funny.
Yeah.
That was a huge first stock, though. He got a little bit of damage on there, and Big T got reminded very quickly, hey, you cannot just be landing on Luigi's shield past like 80%. Because that's a bad time.
Yeah. Especially because, you can't just like throw ball. Like you can't just do a header on a Luigi that's doing their Cyclone. You will lose. You will lose. You will lose.
That is insane, though. I can't believe Holy Knights has now taken the lead here.
Yeah, that
was
was
rough.
A 5-point deficit. And then Sassy Flygon brought it to a 1-point lead.
Sassy Flygon absolutely killing it, man.
They
Very good stuff. Well played.
They dropped one stock in 2 different games, and they didn't drop a stock at all in that most recent one. They are absolutely killing it.
Yeah, we'll have to see where it goes from here, because right now we got Peace the Wario coming into play. I hope they can take a stock, man. I mean, if we get down to the 3-stock scenario, that'll be pretty cool. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You know what? Hey, while we're waiting, let's go through and actually do our ads here. Give a little bit of the shout outs to the people helping to bring this event to you. First things first, let's talk about MSM and 2GG. So 2GG brings you MSM, the premier esports organizers with a focus on competitive Nintendo events. They host weekly and in-person and online Super Smash Bros. Tournaments for over a decade of experience under their belts. I mean, look no further if you're looking for a strong weekly to enter every week. 700 plus people sometimes entering, man. It goes absolutely bonkers. A lot of great talent, a great team as well. Make sure you're supporting 2GG.
And we also do have ANG Esports, home of Straight Outta Smashville. They have that every Sunday. And if Smash isn't your only thing, if you've also got a little bit Dragon Ball, a little bit of Brawlhalla, they do have Brawlhalla on Sundays, and they do have Dragon Ball on Wednesdays. So do check those out as well. Those are always fun to see and fun to play. And they do have also a team here. So definitely very interesting.
Yeah, and also big shout outs to MetaView. MetaView is the home with the freshest and best Smash clips. MetaView features playlists covering Smash, Warzone, FGC, Valorant, Fortnite, and more. Look for the Smash Stockpile playlist for your daily dose of Smash Bros. Refreshed every Tuesday and updated daily with new highlights. You can watch the top moments from each week of the crew battles in the Rise Champions Crew League and the top moments playlist every Friday at 12 p.m. PST. The MetaView app is available globally at iOS, Android coming later in the year. You can head over to my MetaView.gg to actually sign up for an Android playlist, so do not fret. You can also check out some of the clips there as well. Big shout outs to MetaView putting some money into the scene. We appreciate them.
But speaking of money, Wario loves it, and they are going straight into the last player for Heroes.
You're going to see if Peace can find a way to close this out, man, because Sassy has been a menace, man. I know Heroes have been doing pretty well all night, but right now they need a hero. We're going to see if Peace is going to be that player for him.
Absolutely, because Peace is playing Wario, one of those characters that is known for having a lot of kill power, but just been reduced quite a bit, though, because of those recent nerfs.
I don't think it's super bad. I think it might feel worse online from a few people I've talked to. Whoa, that one was took another stock. From a few people I've talked to, a few Wario mains, they say it feels worse online, but offline it's not. It's noticeable, but it's not too much. Like Wario doesn't fall apart completely, you know. Oh,
wow! This is great DI from Peace, but it's not enough as Sassy Flygon takes another stock. That's what is that? 8, 9 stocks now?
Something like that, man. Sassy could very well close it out right here. 24% already. A big old slap from Wario saying, please give me some space. Stop smothering me. I beg you.
Oh my god. If Sassy manages to just sweep this, I will be absolutely dumbfounded.
Down tilt into the dash attack. I keep in mind we saw that dash attack. I don't think a dash attack killed earlier. But that dash attack can kill. It is a kill move for Luigi. Oh, okay. I think they were definitely trying to go for the DI option there, trying to see if they were going to go out. Probably would have looked for the up special, maybe a tornado, but actually was able to land with the back air instead when they saw the DI went a different way. That's the problem with Luigi, man. At certain percentages, he could just kind of go for some 50-50s and could just take your stock just like that. Final stock for Heroes. Sassy Flygon holding on for their dear life on the stock, man. What an absolute legend for today.
Absolutely destructive stuff. And this is it. This is the last stock of Heroes. This is it. They don't have anything left they can work with. And oh no, that's the waft.
Yeah, I get like going for the waft is trying to close this stock out, but man, you completely wasted it. You better hope that you... Oh,
no.
My god. Okay, I think the bike actually would have put the zero to death out. Like, there's no way it could have happened because of, like, the extension on the hitboxes and stuff like that. But still, like, got 79%. All right, that's going to do it. I thought we were going to see it towards the stage and possibly a tech scenario, but no, we'll put that to rest. But, man, Peace has got to be bringing the heat in this next game here. 3 stocks left for Holy Knights and Sassy Flygon, the reason why they have the lead.
Wow, that was... Ugh. Sassy Flygon definitely is the MVP of this entire crew battle because on their own, they have done more than like the MVPs of Heroes have done combined.
man, that was rough for Peace, man. That was very rough for Peace.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good stuff all around. Holy Knight sitting pretty after a very rough start today. So we'll have to see how things work out here. But you know what? While we're waiting for the next player, let's actually get through the rest of these ads here. We got through a few of them for a little bit, but let's go ahead and talk about Smash Oasis. Smash Oasis is an organization dedicated to creating tournaments in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. You can follow their Twitter at Smash_Oasis.
Yeah, they are very helpful, especially because, Middle East is not one of those regions that, gets a lot of attention, but I'm sure there are like so many players there because you'll see in a lot of regions that don't get as much attention because they're so tight knit. They learn a lot of things that you don't necessarily see in other regions. But we also do have another sponsor. We have Expand Dongman, personal friend of mine, and another commentator here, Dara. Very nice person. Also makes content on YouTube, pretty fun to watch, and also always talks about your physical health. It is so important, especially in quarantine. Sometimes you can just let that slip away and, just do a few push-ups, lift some weights, maybe go for a jog. It'll be important to help out.
For sure. And also just a big old shout out to Rise Tournaments in general. Rise Tournaments is an independent organization whose goal is to create fun and unique events for the Super Smash Bros. Community. You can follow their Twitter at Rise_tournament. Created by Grayola themselves. Grayola, definitely one of the titans of the Wi-Fi scene, creating events that have taken off and been very successful. I know we got a, I think it's, what's it called? Is it Across the Spectrum? I think it's what it's called, or...
I think Beyond the Spectrum?
Beyond the Spectrum. I think that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, we got that tournament coming up next weekend, I think. Ooh. Or is it this weekend? I think it's next weekend. Yeah, so that one's coming up next weekend because we got Return to Subspace this weekend. And then I was also run some other things. Like, I think ran a Toys for Tots event one time. Playing for Pride has definitely been out there raising money for good causes and putting on some fantastic tournaments at the same time. So big shout out to Grayola. And honestly, just a big thanks for creating another crew league, But here we go, man. Do or die. Let's see if Peace has it in them to turn this around. But man, Lucas, you have one stock. Peter, you have one stock, and you have to go fight a Lucas with a fresh 3. How are you feeling going into this match?
This is absolutely disgusting. Lucas is one of those characters that can really just cheese you out of that last stock very quickly as well. So, definitely not a very comfortable position for heroes.
Yeah, it's well right now, man. Peace kind of going off here, putting down some good damage, 50%. Who knows, man? Maybe we got a situation in our hands. And the problem is that a lot of times with Wario is people say that Wario plays, when you're playing against Wario, you have 2.5 stocks. So we'll see if Peace is able to bring that to fruition here. Wario, again, still very, very good character. So who knows? This could come down to the wire.
Absolutely, because, just like you said, 2.5 stocks against Wario. But Lucas is one of those characters that will just do something and it will kill. Sometimes it might be a PK freeze, might be that PK thunder. Sometimes that up smash is more than enough.
I mean, listen, they got a few stocks to play with as well, and Wario's now at 96. If you catch Wario being a little too aggressive, throw out an up smash. That thing will absolutely decimate this stock.
Especially because it's got a little bit of invincibility at the very start too. So, maybe catch him slipping.
I mean, yeah, you gotta really catch Peace being a little too aggressive, but looks like Peace is starting to dial it back a little bit. Started off hot, but slowly just losing it all, man. This is getting tough, 100%. Especially against 3 stocks on Lucas. Picking up the bike. Gonna toss it out there. Not gonna find any sort of connection, but force Wario to go high.
Oh my god. And 110 right now, and it's just growing. This is... every single percent that Regalo gets here is more than welcome because that just makes it so much easier.
Oh,
and that's
wow. Yep, that certainly is going to be it. Holy Knights with the huge comeback. Thank you to Sassy Flygon for making this possible. Gonna take it 3-0. They are your winners for this crew battle.
Wow. And yeah, give it up to Sassy Flygon for making that an even match. Or even a winning match.
Man, how many How many stocks did Sassy Flygon take?
10.
9? 10?
Yeah,
Jeez, man.
10.
That's
So-
insane.
SGK and already blanking. Samus.
Mm.
RJ. SGK and RJ combined made as many stocks.
That's rough. That's rough. 10 stocks is a lot for one player in a crew battle. But you know
Oh,
what?
no, they
It
made
is what
less.
it is.
They made
Huh?
less because RJ
Oh.
made 4 stocks. And
Gotcha,
SGK made
gotcha,
5.
gotcha.
So both of the MVPs of Holy Knights, or both of the MVPs of Heroes, made less stocks total combined
Yeah.
than Sassy Flygon.
Man, that's why you have heavy hitters like Sassy Flygon, though. That is for
Mhm.
sure. But big shout outs to Holy Knights finding a way, digging deep, getting the victory, getting the big old W. But also big shout outs to Heroes, man. Played very, very well today. Can't really take anything from that. As long as you got a good head on their shoulders, there's a lot to learn from crew battles like that. But I think that's going to be all for us. I am Skiff.